Alright, y'all, so I'm back with another Bible reading. I'm feeling a little bit better today. Doing a little bit better as well last night. I think I did pretty good. Hopefully today I'm going to get that check. Or not the check, but I'm going to be able to check that box, put a little check on it. I do actually got to fill out that paper as well for yesterday. Or no, I think I already did. So all I got to do is today I just got to stay away from lust. And I should be good. That's all I really got to do today. I just got to focus on my cussing, focus on my lust. And I mean, that's really all. So, for today, I'm going to be reading Samuel. It's 2 Samuel 19 to 2 Samuel 20. Page 272, 273. I'm just going to read these two pages, go outside for a little bit, smoke for a second, come back in. And I'm either going to edit a YouTube video for a little bit, or I'm just going to hop on Grounded for a minute, and maybe I'll stream that. So, I'll put like my my Twitch on my YouTube, so y'all could, if anybody watches this, I got like 32 subscribers. If y'all want to check out my Twitch, I'll be streaming on there too. So, just wanted to get that out the way. But for now, we're going to start on my Bible reading. Sorry, my hair's out the way. I just washed my hair, so my hair is all messed up. And the king replied, "He will have more news. The first man looks like Ahimaaz, the son of Zadok." The watchman said, "He is a good man and comes with good news," the king replied. Then Amaziah cried out to the king, "All is well." He bowed low with his face to the ground and said, "Blessed be the Lord your God, who has destroyed the rebels who dared to stand against you." "What of young Absalom?" the king demanded. "Is he all right?" "When Joab told me to come, there was a lot of shouting, but I didn't know what was happening," Amaziah answered. "Wait here," the king told him. So Amaziah stepped aside. Then the man from Cush arrived and said, "I have good news for my lord, the king today," or the king. "Today Jehovah has rescued you from all those rebels against you." "What about young Absalom? Is he all right?" the king demanded. And the man replied, "May all of your enemies be as your young man is, as that young man is." Then the king broke into tears and went up to his room over the gate, crying as he went, "Oh, my son Absalom, my son Absalom, if only I could have died for you. Oh, Absalom, my son, my son." Word soon reached Joab that the king was weeping and mourning for Absalom. As the people heard of the king's deep grief for his son, the joy of that day's wonderful victory was turned into deep sadness. The entire army cried, or crept back into the city as though they were ashamed and had been beaten in battle. The king covered his face with his hands and kept on weeping, "Oh, my son Absalom, oh, Absalom, my son, my son." Then Joab went to the king's room and said to him, "We saved your life today, the lives of your sons, your daughters, your wives, and concubines, and yet you act like this, making us feel ashamed as though we had done something wrong. You seem to love those who hate you and hate those who love you. Apparently we don't mean anything to you."
Kristi Noem is being chased out of Canada by the Midas Mighty, by the Maple Midas. You see, a copper Midas.
"If Absalom had lived and all of us had died, you would be happy. Now go out there and congratulate the troops, for I swear by Jehovah that if you don't, not a single one of them will remain here during the night. Then you will be worse off than you have ever been in your entire life." So the king went out and sat in the city gates. As the news spread throughout the city that he was there, everyone went to him. Meanwhile, there was much discussion and argument going on all across the nation. Why aren't we talking about bringing the king back? Was the great topic everywhere? For he saved us from our enemies the Philistines, and Absalom, whom we made our king instead, chased him out of the country, but now Absalom is dead. Let's ask David to return and be our king again." Then David sent Zadok and Abiathar the priest to say to the elders of Judah, "Why are you the least ones to resist to reinstate the king, for all Israel is ready, and only you are holding out. Yet you are my own brothers, my own tribe, my own flesh and blood." And he told them to tell Amos, "Since you are my nephew, may God strike me dead if I do not appoint you as commander-in-chief of my army in place of Joab." Then Amasa convinced all the men. Convinced all the leaders of Judah, and they responded as one man. They sent word to the king, "Return to us and bring back all those who are with you." So the king started back to Jerusalem, and when he arrived, when he arrived at the Jordan River, it seemed as if everyone in Judah had come to Galilee to meet him and escort him across the river. Then Shimei, son of Gera the Benjaminite, the man from Burnham, hurried across with the men of Judah to welcome King David. 1,000 men from the tribe of Benjamin were with him, including Zibiah, the servant of Saul, and Zibiah's 15 sons and 20 servants. They rushed down to the Jordan to arrive ahead of the king. They all worked hard fortifying the king's household and troops across and helped them in every way they could. As the king was crossing, Shemaiah fell down before him and pleaded, "My lord the king, please forgive me and forget the terrible thing I did when you left Jerusalem, for I know very well how much I sinned. That is why I have come here today, the very first person in all the tribe of Joseph, to greet you." Abishai asked, "Shall not Shili, whatever his name is, die, for he cursed the Lord's chosen king?" "Don't talk to me like that," David exclaimed. "This is not a day for execution, but for celebration. I am once more king of Israel." Then turning to Shimei, he vowed, "Your life is spared." Now, Mesphi, I don't know that name, Saul's grandson, arrived from Jerusalem to meet the king. He had not washed his feet or clothes, nor trimmed his beard since the day the king left Jerusalem. "Why didn't you come with me?" the king asked him. And he replied, "My lord, O king, my servant Ziba deceived me. I told him, 'Saddle my donkey so that I can go with the king, for as you know, I am lame.' But Ziba has slandered me by saying that I refuse to come. But I know that you are as an angel of God, so do what you think best." And, I and all my relatives could expect only death from you, but instead you have honored me among all those who eat at your own table. So how can I complain? "All right," David replied, "my decision is that you and Ziba will divide the land equally between you. Give him all of it." Whatever his name was, said, "I am content just to have you back again." Barzillai, who had fed the king and his army during their exile in Mahamiah, arrived from Roglem and to conduct the king. Across the river, he was very old now, about 80 and very wealthy. "Come across with me and live in Jerusalem," the king said to Barzillai, "and I will take care of you there." "No," he replied, "I am far too old for that. I am 80 years old today, and life has lost its excitement. Food and wine are no longer tasty, and entertainment is not much fun. I would only be a burden to my lord the king. Just to go across the river with you is all the honor I need. Then let me return again and die in my own city, where my father and mother are buried. But there is Chimeah, let him go with you, and receive whatever good things you want to give him." "Good," the king agreed. Chimeah, I don't know that name, I'm sorry, Chimcam, shall go with me, and I will do for him whatever I would have done for you." So all the people crossed the Jordan with the king, and after David had kissed and blessed Barzillai, he returned home. The king then went on to Galil, taking Chimham with him. Chimham? I don't know. And most of Judah and half of Israel were there to greet him. But the men of Israel complained to the king because only men from Judah had feared him and his household across the Jordan. "Why not the men of Judah?" replied the king. "Is one of your own..." Oh, why not Judah replied. "Why not the men of Judah, replied the king. Is one of your own tribe. Why should this make you angry? We have charged him nothing. He hasn't fed us or given us gifts, but there are 10 tribes in Israel," the others replied, "so we have 10 times as much right in the king as you do. Why didn't you invite the rest of us? And remember, we were the first to speak of bringing him back to be our king again." The argument continued back and forth, and the men of Judah were very rough in their replies. Then a hothead whose name was Sheba, son of Berchiri, a Benjaminite, blew a trumpet and yelled, "We want nothing to do with David. Come on, you men of Israel, let's get out of here. Come on, you men of Israel, let's get out of here. He's not our king." So all except Judah and Benjamin turned around and deserted David and followed Sheba. But the men of Judah stayed with their king, accompanying him from the Jordan to Jerusalem. When he arrived at the palace in Jerusalem, the king instructed that his 10 wives he had left to keep the house should be placed in seclusion. Their needs were to be cared for, he said, but he would no longer sleep with them as his wives. So they remained in virtual widowhood until their deaths. Then the king instructed Amasiah to mobilize the army of Judah within 3 days and to report back at the time. Okay, so that's all I'm going to read for today. I'm at 274 to 275, page Samuel 21 to Samuel 22. So tomorrow I will come back and I'll read a little bit more. Hopefully I'll get that video edited sometime today and I'll put it out. I just don't know when, but I'll try to get it edited when I come back in. So thank you all for watching. God bless you all. I love you all, and peace out.